Hey everyone, and welcome to Fact Universe. We hope you're doing great.
This is the podcast where we dive into facts and information available in the public domain, sourced from credible media outlets and other trusted sources.
Let's get started. Okay, so today we're diving deep, like really deep. Forget space for a minute. Earth's last unexplored frontiers. Turns out, many are hidden right under our oceans.
Yeah, exactly. And a pretty recent expedition just uncovered this stunning subsurface world. It's changing how we see things.
A hidden frontier. I like that.
Well, it is. Think about it. We've studied hydrothermal vents on the seafloor for ages, but this is different. They found life, thriving life, inside volcanic caves below those vents.
Whoa, okay, below them, like underground caves.
Precisely. It's like discovering a whole hidden layer to the planet, almost an alien world, but right here on Earth.
So how on earth did they even find this? Tell us about the expedition.
Right, so it was the research vessel Falkor, too. They used this remotely operated vehicle, an ROV called Sebastian, and they took it down deep, about 2,515 meters. This was in the East Pacific Rise area, very active volcanically down there.
2.5 kilometers down. Wow. And they weren't just looking around, were they?
No. Get this. They actually aimed to, penetrate the seafloor crust itself.
Penetrate the crust? How?
It's pretty ingenious, actually. Sebastian has these robotic arms, and they equip them with heavy chisels.
Chisels, okay.
Yeah, and they basically just pried apart the volcanic rock. Carefully, of course.
And underneath.
They found these cavities, these sort of hidden caves in the rock, and they were warm. Average temperature around 25 Celsius, like a warm bath.
Seriously, warm caves under the seafloor.
Yep. And the amazing thing is, these spots were right near vent sites scientists have studied for decades, but nobody knew these caves were there. Totally unexplored.
Okay, this is where it gets really nuts for me. What did they find in these warm, hidden caves?
Life. And not just microbes. Thriving communities of animals. Animals we thought only lived on the seafloor surface next to the vents.
Like what kind of animal?
Well, those iconic giant tube worms, Riftia. They found them in there.
No way. The big white ones with the red plumes?
The very same. Alongside smaller worms, mobile snails, even bristleworms, and mats of microbes too, of course. Oh, bustling community down there.
Living inside the rock. That's incredible.
It really is. And it points to, a whole chemosynthetic ecosystem powered by chemicals from the vents, not sunlight.
Right, chemosynthesis. So these animals somehow got into these subsurface caves.
That seems to be the idea, yeah. Marine biologists like Monica Bright and Sabine Gollner, they've confirmed this. They think these species migrated into this environment.
Through cracks.
Potentially using the vent fluids themselves as underground pathways or conduits traveling through the rock structure.
Okay, so connecting the dots. What does this discovery really tell us? What are the big implications here?
Well, first off, it massively expands the known habitable zone in the deep sea. It's not just the seafloor surface anymore. There's this whole other interconnected layer beneath it.
So our maps of deep sea life are kind of incomplete now.
Definitely need reevaluating. And think about how species spread. Sabine Gollner's team has this hypothesis.
Go on.
They think maybe tubeworm larvae, which we rarely see drifting in the open water, maybe they travel through these hidden underground fluid channels.
So that's how new vent fields might get colonized across huge distances. They travel underground.
It's a very compelling possibility. It helps explain a long-standing puzzle. And it also changes how we think about the geochemistry down there.
How so?
Well, these hidden ecosystems are processing chemicals too. Carbon, sulfur, metals. It means the overall chemical cycling in these vent areas is probably more complex than we realized. It's not just the visible chimneys doing the work.
So how we define a hydrothermal vent ecosystem just got bigger, deeper?
Exactly. It's the surface vents and this newly discovered subsurface component. They're likely connected.
Wow. Okay, so final thought then for everyone listening. If this hidden world exists just meters below places we thought we knew.
Yeah, what else might be hidden?
Yeah.
In places we've already explored.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What else is down there, challenging our definitions of life and where it can exist? That wraps up today's episode of Fact Universe. What are your thoughts on what we discussed today? We'd love to hear your opinions.
Thanks so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it. Your feedback means a lot and helps us keep improving.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the podcast and help us grow. See you next time.